Hello, lovely people. It's me. I've been to Aldi. I went because I got in last night from Spooky Bingo, which I'll talk about in a minute, and Cece Lamar had a wait, and it had a bit of blood in it. I was like, oh God, she's got another water infection. So I thought, what am I going to do? And I thought, to take her to Chester. This is must have been about, what time did I get in? Maybe 11 o'clock, I want to say. So she seemed fine, but I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Should I get a taxi, take her to Chester? So what I did was, I put her in bed with me, and she went off to sleep straight away, and she slept with me all night anyway. But before I put her to bed, she likes milk and water. So I gave her a big massive drink of milk and water, and I'd messaged Kelly, and Kelly had said take her off the Piriton because they can cause UTIs. So I done that, and she was fine in the night. She slept. Even when I woke up, she still slept, snoring her head off. But I couldn't have left her in a pen on her own. I thought, no, not if you're not well. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and she's my baby, isn't she? You know what I mean? So gets up this morning with her, goes in the bathroom, has a normal wee. So I'm going to keep my eye on it because obviously she is prone to UTIs. I've took her off the Piriton like a bleeding yo-yo, aren't I? And I've put her back on these. So what's the girl to do? What's the girl to do? So I said, did I say yesterday I was going to sort of put her on these every 3 days? You know, I'm going to give her a bath in a minute. So, and apparently keep the vulva as clean as you can, so I'll start bathing her once a week. See, one thing, like, blah, 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 my head's like that, but I thought I'll put her back on them, because although she's getting the shaky head again, do you know what I mean? So that means her ears are itching. See, the thing with these is, anything that you put a dog on, like, they'll target one thing, and they target more than the Apoquel do, but they won't target everything. But I'm putting her back on them. I'll probably give her 2 days, give her a break 2 days, give her 2 days, give her a break. If she needs them every day, I'll just have to give her them. I don't like giving her tablets, but what else can I do? And, you know, the money I just forced. Do you know what? It's just money, isn't it? Even though it means I can't get my toenails done, she comes first. So, I'd read. So I took her off the Piriton. Kelly said, take it off the Piriton. She Googled it. And she slept all night, and then she's had a big wee. This morning I've given her some milk and water. She's drank loads of that. She's had another big wee. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, but I'm certainly not going to take her to the vet because she's weeing normal. And I thought to myself, and not that I begrudge or anything, you know I don't, guys, but imagine if I took her to Chester and it's cost me about 500 quid. Now, she might have a water infection. It might have been a bit of blood because she's been she rubs her Foo on the floor. I've checked it this morning, everything seems okay. All this conversation about foos, if it's not my Foo, it's Cece's Foo. You'll be sick of me talking about foos soon, won't you? But I Googled it and it said the best thing to give her is oat milk. So it said make sure there's no sugar in it. So I know Aldi sell oat milk. I'm sure RK has oat milk. So I thought, right, I'll go and get her some of them. So while I was out, I needed some coils for me e-cig. Because I lost my other one. I think I've worked out how I've lost it. That coat, the coat I've got from Vinted, the pockets aren't deep, so I think when I've sat down on the bus, it's fell out my pocket, but hey ho, there you go. I'm not buying another one. So I got some of them. And then I got these, because they're in Aldi, and they're a lot cheaper than the other ones. So I got 2 of them. I was looking for that pine disinfectant, you know, the winter one I got, but we sold out. They're getting all the Christmas stuff in now. There's loads of Christmas stuff. I bypassed that. Couldn't get me sliced gherkins, so we had to get pickled ones, but that's fine. I like them anyway. I got a little meal for the baba because he's coming on Tuesday. I said I'd write it on my calendar and I haven't. I'm sure he's coming on Tuesday. Yeah, I think I'm minding him on Tuesday. And then they come on Wednesdays, no, I'm good to see you. So I got that. I've got some food in the cupboard for him, but I like to have a bit in. Got some sardines for 6, 2 of them. I got her some meaty chunks, rich in beef instead of chicken. I'm never going to stop all the itching, am I? As long as it's her ears and a Foo Foo, I'll be happy with that. She's not at a pause. I'm on a pause. She's always going to scratch. I gave her one. You know, it was dead nice. There's a lady in the Aldi, and C gets loads of attention when we're out. You know, and why wouldn't she? She's gorgeous, isn't she? And but there's a lady in the Aldi, one of the ladies who works there, and she came right up and she said, "Is that you, Cece? I thought that was you in there." And I was so touched that she remembered her name, do you know what I mean? It's like, that was really nice, wasn't it? So yeah, aren't people lovely, eh? So we got some beef crisps, is it beef? Plain grilled steak beef. They're my favourite. Some licorice sauce and some dark hazelnut chocolate, and I think that was it. And it cost me, where's my receipt? I just had it not a minute ago. Let's pause you peeps while I find it. 18. I thought that was a bit spenny. It's 10.84, which isn't bad, is it? Gherkins, 2 of them rim block things, which is 4 in there. Plain meal for the baba, ridged crisps, sardines, dog treats, oat milk, licorice sauce, and the chocolates. 10.84, not bad. So I went to Spooky Bingo. Ooh, it was good. There was loads of sweets. I brought some sweets home. Kelly was laughing at me because I was snapping all the sweets in the table. But they were on our table. So I got these. You know, I'll show you what I got. I had on that. I'm back down. It says a picture of my wrist last night. But you break them, don't you, and they shine. And I want to show them to Thomas, baby Thomas. And I also got 3 of these, which is that one been done? For the baby. Oh, he loves them, won't he? Yay! So, it was absolutely bloody brilliant. I had a friggin' good dance, and I'm knackered today, but you know what? It was worth it. It was friggin' worth it. I took my painkillers before I went out. I'd rested all day, and I had a ball, and I love dancing. I absolutely love dancing. And it was just fab. It was like the bingo was like, so if he called a number, he'd play a song, a bit of a song in relation to that. He had to get up and dance. It was dead good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I need to dance more, you know, not as the way I used to, because I used to go to like bloody 12-hour raves, mate, you know, in my younger days, you know, of proper, yeah, I was fit as a butcher's dog, I was. You know, I love dancing. It makes me feel alive, do you know what I mean? And I love music. It's just fantastic. So yeah, I'm fancying a bit of karaoke with my sis. I thought, why not? Yeah. So but yeah, life's for living, isn't it, guys? Do you know what I mean? So we went, and it was good. There was a bit of a kerfuffle with the raffle tickets. I'm sure I had to give them mine back because they said they'd messed up. But I know he pulled my raffle tickets out, but I give that one back. I said to Kel, I'm sure that was my numbers, because I looked at them, and it was 1110 to 115, something like that. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. It was charity night, wasn't it? So, but I won a bottle of Prosecco. So I put that in the cupboard. I'll re-gift that to someone. That can be a Christmas present, can't it? But it was a bit haphazard, if I'm honest. I mean, it was very loud, and it was good. It was great atmosphere. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But he was calling the numbers, and I shouted. I think I got 2 lines. And I've got a big gob. I can shout, do you know what I mean? And he didn't hear me. I don't know how, with my mouth. And then he called the next number 14. And then, so it was like, what they were doing is like, if there were 2 winners, you had to do some sort of dance-off, which I thought was crackers. You know, and I was like, and so the little guy came running up, read my numbers up, and then he went back to the next table, and then, so he shouted them out, and he shouted 14. Well, I shouted house, line, whatever, ER, before the 14 was shouted. And he was like, there's 2 winners. And I went to the guy, I said, hold on a minute. I said, I shouted before number 14 was called out, so I wasn't doing a frigging dance-off. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's like, I'm not doing a dance-off. I'll do a dance-off if I want to do a dance-off, but you're not telling me to do a dance-off. So anyways, he tootles off down to the man and said, Yeah, that's right, he said. But next time, shout a bit louder. I thought, you need to call your bingo a little bit with a little bit more organisation, mate. Don't know your ass from your elbow. So anyway, so I got a bottle of Prosecco. But then, they gave a bottle of wine to the other table, which is fine, it's fine. I got me Prosecco. But I thought, it's like, you can't, because someone else has won on the next number. I mean, if that was in the Mecca, there'd have been friggin' murder. Do you know what I mean? Because that's like, they are hardcore bingo callers. So, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it, and I like to get out, and I like to get out where there's atmosphere. Do you know what I mean? Where everyone had a few scoops, and it was, it was good. It was good, and like, the people who organised it and that, she was running up and down. It's all for charity, isn't it? So, yeah, it was good. I had a good night, so I'm going to have another night out and on the card soon. So, yeah, I am. And, I'm not going to go disco dancing, but I'm going to go somewhere, I think, I know I am, and I'll tell you about it, where I know that there's going to be music and maybe a karaoke. Do you know what I mean? And a few people that have had a few scoops, because I'm loud anyway, but I like it when people have had a few scoops, because they lose all their inhibitions, don't they? So it's really good. So that's about it, really. I'm going to bath Tilly Mint now. I've just said that, and then I've got some washing to do in a few bits, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm off for 2 weeks now, aren't I? And I get half price lucky on a Sunday, but I don't care. I'm going to bath Tilly Mint because that needs doing, and then I'm just going to get on the couch and watch some telly and have a little relaxing afternoon. I've got some chicken that I did this yesterday. I marinated it yesterday, bear with me. I marinated that yesterday in this old bay seasoning that I bought ages ago, so I'm going to have that, and I'm sure I've got some coleslaw in the fridge. Must be at the back. I did buy a tub of coleslaw. Yeah, it's right at the back. So I'm going to have that after for my tea. And then I'm going to have some sweeties. And then that's about it, really. So I'll be back on later, but I'm going to get Madam bathed. So she's nice and clean, and her Foo Foo's have a good clean. And have a nice relaxing one, having a can of 7-Up. Oh, yeah. And Kelly messaged about my video yesterday, and she said the same. She said she never gets full. Do you know what I mean? And she loves food. So we're all in it together. We're all in the same boat. Those who know, and those who don't, can eat two garden peas, a couple of carrots, and a bit of mash with half of a chop and feel full. And do you know what? I'd love to be that person, and I'm made up that you are, if you are. That you just don't have to worry. But like as Kay said, she doesn't get full, and she loves food, and I love food. I was salivating today, but I did think, I was looking in the Aldi, and as I said yesterday, I want 15. If there's 15 cakes, I want all 15, but I did show some restraint. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but just love sweeties, chocolates, and meringues with fresh cream dipped in chocolate with kiwi fruit. Sainsbury's do that. But I feel like I've got a bit of a better handle on it today, because I've decided that, I'm going to try and cut back on me eating food so I can have some goodies. I'm not a very good advert for healthy eating, but I'm doing my best in a world where food's everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And I could have bought two. There was Chelsea buns there with icing on the top and glazed cherries, and they're my fave. And there was 2 in a packet, and my mind was saying, just get the 2, and I went, no. So being good, but not so good. But I'm being bad and I'm being naughty. Well, I'm not. I'm just being Janine. And if you're being you, then, you do your plan. And as long as we do what makes us happy, because we're a long time, aren't we, not here on planet Earth, then that's okay then, isn't it? Within reason. I'm rambling now. I'm digging myself a hole. But it's the way I've got to do it, and that's how I'm going to do it. I curled my hair again this morning, but it sort of fell out. It doesn't help, but it's nice, isn't it? It's got a nice wave to it, and I like it. So, and I do feel that it's better with me out be putting that spray thing in it. So there got to be. It doesn't. Well, I could have left it another day yesterday. Another 2 days I probably could have, but because I was going out, I wanted to wash it. So I'm getting off, and I'm gonna just bath the dog, as I say, and just have a relaxing afternoon. Even though everything's screaming it needs to be done, I'm ignoring it because I'm gonna have a nice rest. See you later. Bye. I need to add to that story. The raffle ticket that I thought he pulled out, that I thought was mine, that he pulled out, no one claimed it. And that's why I said to Kel, I'm sure that's my raffle ticket. So, yeah. Anyway, I thought I had to add a bit of context to that. I'm back again. Alexa, stop. Excuse me. Yesterday I said, didn't I did a video, but then I changed it because I wanted to do about me eating. But what I said in the video yesterday, which is what I wanted to tell you today, is about baby Thomas. And he was born last Halloween, but had his first Halloween this time, where he went trick-or-treating with his mum and his cousins. And we'd got him, Abigail had seen a Grinch outfit on I haven't told you this, have I? On Vinted. And so I'd said, get it and I'll buy it for him. And it came on Friday. We thought it wasn't going to come because it said it was delayed. I think I said it arrived at night. Anyway, she sent me some pictures yesterday of him in his little baby grow. But again, she took some pictures of him with just the Grinch suit on. And you'll see why he couldn't go out in that when you see the pictures. But I wanted to share them with you because I know you all love him as much as I do. And he's such a delight, isn't he, to see. So I'm going to pop them in now. And I'm definitely going to go and bath Cece because I need to get my ass into gear. And then we're going to get on the couch. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to pop them in. I hope you enjoy them. I know you will. I'm making my tea. I've got that chicken on. It looks absolutely delicious. That's just frying. I've just had a second wind, so got my vape tucked in there. Look. So put the washing machine. Put the washing machine on. I've got that bedding that needs washing. To be fair, I said I got that new one, didn't I? That new one I got. It's been okay, to be honest. Just going to pause you while I flip this chicken. Hold on. Finished. Nice, doesn't it? Smells lemony, though. Nice one. Just fried it in a bit of vegetable oil thing. Groundnut oil, what I've got in the cupboard. Trying to use everything up. You know, like you end up with loads of little bits of everything, don't you? Well, I do anyway. So all the oils I've got in the cupboard, just trying to use up. And then I'll buy another big one. Maybe an olive oil, but I don't know. What's on offer? What I can get for the cheapest. It's the way to do it, isn't it? So, I toasted me ciabatta. I wasn't going to, but then I thought, yeah, I will. Bit of cheese. Greasy mitts. Greasy mitts I've got greasy mitts. Some little tom-toms. That's not the bread knife, is it? The bread knife. I'm not using that other knife while I've got my nails, because I end up cutting a nail off, don't I? So, some tomatoes. They're just the Asda crunchy and juicy vine ripened tomatoes. Seem to keep better when they're on the vine, don't they? Obviously, I don't eat them every day. Some strong Italian style salad. A little bit of that, or a little lot of that. Some on the floor, but she's in the living room. She's on the back of the couch. She seems to be getting the message about Aldi coleslaw. This keeps for ages, do you know? When they say, I mean, I'm not pushing it on it. Excuse me, got a bit of a kick to it, that. When they say it's out of date, I just always smell it. It smells alright. It's edible. I mean, it's only mayo, isn't it? Mayo and veg. So you know, don't you, when something's out of date. So a bit of that. Can you even see? That's it. And then some chicken. Lay a little egg for me. I haven't had one since Easter, and I want one for my tea. Oh, I've got some eggs there actually. Oh, they're bloody well out of date. 28th of October. That's the thing. 3 left. I'll float them, see if they float or they sink. It's one way or another, isn't it? That they're not good. Done that all wrong, haven't I? Boof! Put that like that. I feel like I forgot something. I have. Gherkins. Hands are clean. I just filled the sink to wash the few dishes that I've got. Couple of them. And get them out. Massive these. These are nicer than the whole ones that you get, but I don't think they were cheap. I got them cheaper. Do you remember last time? And Abigail was probably right. They're not going to do them anymore. Maybe they weren't good sellers, but I certainly love them. And some jalapenos, but not on my batch. Because these are proper spicy, these. And pop that on there like that. Everything always falls off. Does everyone else find that? Cece enjoyed her bath. She was protesting first. The shower was running cold. So I just had to give her a bath. But she was fine. She's alright once she's in. She likes it, to be fair. She just doesn't play the game sometimes, you know what I mean? But she needs it. She's seen hairs that come off her. Considering the time of year, I gave her a good brush. It's she was very, very hairy. So loads of hairs, loads, and I mean loads. You wouldn't think for such a little dog, would you, that she'd molt so much, but she does. She molts a lot. They have periods, don't they? They molt on the nerves as well, you know, or a dog and they go to the vet. And we're a bit anxious. And you shake, loads of hairs come off. So, I'm not going to put any more of that chicken on, but I'm going to have a taste of this. I thought I can't pop somewhere. That was 2 chicken breasts. I've got them ones in the freezer as well. They go out of date on the 4th, that's Tuesday. Might freeze them. Got them ones in on. Hot and spicy, Maldi last week. Yeah, got plenty in. Plenty of food in. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy this. Might have a couple of more pieces of chick on there. Very nice. Catch you later. I'm telling lies, I bought that chicken on Friday when I went to Aldi. So, yeah, I've got plenty and I've still got that squash as well. What do you think about that? I enjoyed that. It's lovely now. So, I was just watching Four in a Bed there on Channel 4. And the next people who were doing letting the property out, the rooms, should we say. Pardon me, it's self-catering. So you have to bring your own breakfast, essentially. It's like there's a little kitchen in the room. And the room was £140 a night. It's somewhere by the moors, so it's a walking place. Can't remember where it is. Anyway, the couple who just let into the room, they said, the people who were letting it out said, this will be £140 a night. And the couple on the way down, it shows you them in the car driving, the chunnering. And they said, yeah, we bought the breakfast. We brought crumpets and beans. So let's hope there's the facilities there for us to cook that. Anyway, when they let them in the room, said it's £140 a night. Then they get off the letters. The landlords, isn't it? This couple said, you have to remember that, that £140 a room doesn't include breakfast. We spent £15 to £20 on breakfast, and I thought, Jesus Christ, where are you going for your crumpets and your beans, Harrods? You know what I mean? So I also shared that with you. I thought it was funny. What was I laughing my head off at today? I think my sister sent me something. Didn't half make me chuckle, I can't remember. Anyway, in true Janine fashion, I never took a picture of me tea. That's because I wanted to eat it. So. But we'll have to have a picture of my ugly mug instead on our thumbnail tonight, because there's not much to show. Didn't take a picture of me shopping. Didn't take a picture of me tea. Haven't took a picture of anything today, so it'll have to be a picture of me like this. But yeah, it's just been a lovely Sunday with Cease. Just doing very little. I'm going to wash up now, get my Jimmy Jams on, and, watch a bit of telly and just relax, which is what it's all about, isn't it, when you're on leave? Just relax and taking downtime. I know some people can't because they've got families and that, but I hope if you do have families that you do take a bit of downtime for yourself, because it is important. So that's it for today, guys. It's been a wonderful day. Weather's been lovely here, really lovely. No rain today. And I'm going to get off now, and I'm going to say, as always, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Look after yourself and love yourself. And give yourself a big, big hug if you need one. Or even if you don't. And I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll do it all again. Sure, I had something else to tell you, but it's gone. I'll remember for tomorrow anyway. Can't have been that important. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.